It's not everything you expect to see happens the way it should be, just like you expected it to be. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. This is Gist with Julie. Somebody was like, I didn't feel the energy in this movie between Maurice Sam and Sonia Auchi, because Maurice and Sonia were like oil and water. I couldn't stop laughing. I said, which one be oil and water again? Oil and water. How does that even mean? Well, I sat down to think about it. When you put oil in a water, and then you will see that the oil will be separating, be doing everything possible to separate or even to float. It's one side. You understand? It's like they are not going alongside. I understood that aspect, but a movie is not expected to be the way you want it to be. Like, if you are expecting a movie, if everybody should be able to predict a movie, then I think it's not. A movie is supposed to have suspense. A movie is supposed to be intriguing. A movie is supposed to be emotional sometimes, and then hilarious, and the rest of it. If you predict, many people are already saying that they know Nigerian movie stories, like how it all ends. Once the movie starts out, they already know the end at the end of the day. So I think most producers and writers now are more concentrating on the fact that I cannot be able to predict a movie when you start watching it. You understand that a man was not finding a girl attractive, and then later they started later something happened along the line, and they two later became best friends, and they got married and be happily ever after. They shouldn't be able to predict your movies all the time. That what makes you outstanding producer. That what makes you outstanding actor and actress. You understand? If people are able to predict your movies, then they will always like, this one, it always have the same storyline. It will eventually end up the guy getting married, or eventually falling for the lady, and the two will get married. Did you see the twist? Did you see the twist in Once Upon a Vow? Did you see the twist? At the end of the day, after the disappointment on the altar, they all went their way, the emotional heartbreak, and the traveling to get a course, coming back, then meeting again, trying to see if something can work out. At the end of the day, nobody knew whether it will work out or it won't work out. The suspense there, what people were trying to find out, what actually happened at the end of the day, what happened at the dinner, after the dinner, what happened. We're eager to know. That should what the story, like a good storyteller should always tell the people. They shouldn't be able to predict your movies all the time. You understand? So in this Not Love Me or Not, about Maurice and Sonia Auchi, so I was thinking, when we started watching the movie, I said, forget, he will still fall for her. That was what I was saying for Maurice. Maurice was like behaving like all bossy. I know who is this girl, blah blah blah. I was in my mind saying, don't worry, he will still fall for him at the end of the day. So surprisingly, this young man didn't fall for her. And as much as I may be sad, at the same time, I'm like, yes, it's a good story. You shouldn't expect everything to work out the way you want it in a movie. So if Sonia may have written or produced the fact that Maurice eventually fell for Carol, then I don't think it's a good story. So everything shouldn't be like the way we predict it. There should be a twist. That's what makes it a good storyline. So that person now, wow, oil and water, Maurice and Sonia. Maurice and Sonia will be oil and water. This kind one there, I couldn't stop laughing. That person was right. Oil and water. Now waiting then just be for this movie. They no agree. Nobody agree for it. In fact, Maurice no even agree. Carol try now. Fine lady, we one man, we go fall for he try, but Carol no too try like that. Oh, if to say you actually wanted him to fall for you, like you would have still done for that. In as much as Shiso was still there, you would have still done extra thing. But I think the writer just didn't want Carol at the end of the day to fall, and then Maurice will eventually say, yes, it is you I want. But do you know it would have happened where I thought it would have happened when Maurice said, no, I don't want Chisom anymore, and then came back to his senses, trying to like get, and then he still went back. The story is just like, my dear, you can't always have everything you want to play out in a movie just exactly you want it. You understand? So that's why there should always be a twist. That's what makes a story to be a good one. That's what makes the writer to stand out from every other writers. You understand? It's a very good one. Well, I will be hoping that next time, next of their movies, there wouldn't be things like this. It will be another different version of it entirely. The movie is still like 2.7. It's still like moving very fast. So please, if you've not seen it, go and see it. And don't forget to subscribe to Sonia Uche TV. And apart from that, also remember that she'll be dropping a movie tomorrow. I don't know the title yet, and I don't know the name, so get prepared about it. Tell friends to tell another, right? Until I come again and gist with Julie.